Here is 3 tips to stop corn addiction. Let's get straight into it. We ain't wasting no time. Number 1, when you're scrolling through your feed and you come across a baddie, a shorty, she's shaking a thang or whatever it may be, your immediate thought is to lust over her, to give into temptation, to have these lustful thoughts, fantasizing about her, whatever it may be. You've already lost. You might not even realize it, but now that I've said it, you'll be more aware. But when you do come across these degenerate materials, all you need to do is to say, no thanks, I'm good. Physically and mentally, guard yourself and be aware, and guard yourself mentally and physically from that material, from entering your psyche. It is such a great tool to add to your arsenal to help beat these temptations, these urges from getting into you, from getting more control of your, because you get so hypnotized by this stuff, you don't even realize it. Some of you may not have even realized it's happening until it actually said something. You just need that little bit of awareness to guard yourself as you can keep going. Keep that energy and use it for your purpose and your passion, your dreams, whatever you want to do. No thanks, I'm good. That's it, perfect. I got things to do, and keep it pushing. It has helped me so much, and there's a few people that have commented as well saying how effective it is. So please, it's something you can get. Let me reiterate, all you got to do is no thanks, I'm good. I got things to do, and keep it pushing. You got your purpose to worry about, and that's beautiful. And the beautiful thing is you can do it right now. You can give it a go right now and come back to the comment sections and tell you how effective it is. Number 2, the 3 steps of change: the goal, the system, and the identity change. Now, we all know the goal. That's one that we can always think about when we're trying to improve or start a good habit or try and end a bad habit. We have the goal in mind. For example, we can say, I want to quit smoking. That's the goal. Next up is the system, the steps needed to actually get you to that goal. So for example, you can use nicotine patches, gum, or whatever, just to help reduce the amount of cigarettes you smoke, again and again and again, day by day, week after week. The identity change is understanding that smoking is a part of you, and that's why it's been so hard to quit, because it's actually a part of your identity, part of who you are. How can you stop doing something when it's literally part of who you are? And the language you use also determines this. So I'm going to give you a scenario. You're out and about and you're trying to quit, and someone offers you a cigarette and you're saying, oh no thanks, I'm trying to quit. That using that language is still saying basically that it's still part of who you are, as opposed to saying when someone offers you a cigarette, oh no thanks, I don't smoke. There's a small difference there, but it's everything, because it determines what your identity is. So you can decide what is part of your identity and what is not, because the 3 steps apply to both good habits and building bad habits. I did the other way around. Not only is it great in stopping bad habits, but you can build good habits. So it's a great tool, and that's from Atomic Habits. You should read that book. For a book that popular, it actually has a lot of good information in building habits and understanding a bit about that stuff, on how to break bad ones and all that good stuff. So lastly, number 3, on how to actually stop corn addiction and stop eating your meat. This one is very good because it's like the exact solution. And what I mean by that is every time you do give into your desires and you're in front of a screen, right? So if you just don't go on your screen, then how are you gonna be tempted? It's such an easier said than done thing. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? It's very difficult to just walk away from your screen. It has its grip on you so hard. It's so strange, right? It's so bizarre and addicting. But simply just getting away from the screen, going for a walk, going outside, fresh air, nature, sun, snaps you out of it real quick, going for a walk, just getting that blood flow, gets your mind off it, boom, you're good. Crisis averted, But I find that the first tip about saying no thanks, I'm good, works really good because it's an immediate defense. So it works well, because sometimes you're just doing your thing and it just boom, legs or whatever, some sort of degen material pops up. You didn't look for it, but it pops up either way. So that's why I always like, and I always put it in videos on that one strategy, because it's so effective. It works in the field, you know what I mean? But it's because when you see it over and over and over again, you might not give in the first time you see some baddie, but after the 10th time, your arm has been chipped away at every single time that you're going to give in eventually, right? Sooner or later, just, you know. So that guard helps. Learning how identity works and why it's so hard to actually quit. You just keep relapsing. That might be why. So that's great for step 2. That might be for you. And number 3 is also really good, just to understand, to be aware that it's always on the screen. You know what I mean? So if you just back away from the screen, just backing away, leaving the room, you know what I mean, is also good. But yeah, those are 3 tips to beat corn addiction. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Join the community, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.